Hi, I'm Seerat from Confectionately Seerat, and today I'm going to show you how to pipe cupcakes, 4 different kinds of icings. And for this lesson, you need cupcakes. I have taken chocolate cupcakes. You can have vanilla, red velvet, anything of your choice. To decorate your cupcakes after you ice them, I have some decorations such as colored balls, vermicelli. This is colored vermicelli, chocolate vermicelli, silver balls, white chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips, some hazelnut. You can use some Wilton sprinkles also. It will be available at any Wilton store, or you can order them online also. And if you want to decorate your cupcakes with anything fondant related, these are some fondant butterflies which I have. You can use fondant flowers, anything of your choice. These were made by the fondant plunger, and I used satin anise fondant. This is the gum paste. This is the fondant, which was colored with creamy peach. This is a Wilton color. So first I'm going to teach you how to pipe your first cupcake. I shall teach you the classic swirl. So you need a 1mm tip. This is a very important and a very basic tip in Wilton. It's a Wilton tip actually. So you prepare your piping bag, twist it, and you move from the outside to the inside. This is called the classic swirl. You can decorate it with anything of your choice. You can use anything here. So I think white and pink is a nice combination. It is my favorite actually. So I shall just take out some colored balls and just place them randomly. Make sure that they should be pretty much everywhere. It should not be one side heavy, but equally distributed. Be sure not to waste them. They are very expensive. So here we have the classic swirl. Then we move on to doing the grass piping. For the grass piping, we take a tip. This is called either the grass tip or the hair tip. When I use green color, it becomes the grass tip, and if I color my buttercream black, it becomes the hair tip, which you use to make the hair of figurines that you're making sometimes. So just place this in your piping bag. I have used a Kelly green Wilton color. Twist your bag. Whenever you're filling your piping bag, do make sure that you fill it in such a way that it does not take in air. Sometimes it's inevitable, but it's best not to have any kind of air pocket, as it might burst and spoil your piping. So just squeeze and pick, squeeze and pick. In case you left out any sides, then you check for them. So I think the grass is enough, and grass can always be complemented by a butterfly. So we can use the fondant butterfly on this and just place it. Fondant and buttercream have a marriage. They go together very well. So you can place it in whichever direction you would like. Next that we are to do is a chrysanthemum. This is the Wilton leaf tip. So just fill up your piping bag. I have colored the buttercream with golden yellow, and fill it up, give it a twist. In case there is anything on your nozzle, it's best to clean it so that it doesn't leave any buttercream here or there, unwanted buttercream. Although sometimes it's not possible to always have it super clean. Now this can be used like this and like this, but you shall get the chrysanthemum only if you place it like this. At a 45-degree angle, it has to be downward. You squeeze, pick it up and drop. Squeeze, pick it up and drop. If you can see, you're getting petals. So squeeze, pick it up and drop. Do not mind if a petal is smaller or larger, because flowers are always natural looking. It doesn't matter. Just move ahead. So once you have finished the outer, remove the excess buttercream on your tip, and then you move from outer to inner. Then you do the second line. Clean your tip again. So as you can see, there are some spots which I have left. So first you complete that, then you move on the inside. Like a spot here, a small spot here, then something here. And now you can move on to the inside. So this is your chrysanthemum, and in case you would have wanted to give it leaves, you could have put green buttercream in this and just piped some leaves here. But anyways, we leave it at this, the chrysanthemum. And lastly, I'm going to teach you how to do the rose. So for that, you need buttercream in 2 piping bags. One is the tip, which is absolutely round, and the other one is a 104. It's a Wilton tip again. It's a 104. It's always best to purchase Wilton tips because it's easier for you to purchase online, check things worldwide as it's standard. So you take your buttercream and color it pink. First you take this tip into a piping bag. Now a rose has a center and it has its petals. So this will make the center, and on this we shall make the petals. Get a good grip of your piping bag. You have to keep on squeezing till you make a tall circle, a center, and then stop, so that it forms the base on which we can make the petals. Just press it down a bit, because if sometimes this is too tall, this tends to wobble, and that is when your rose tends to fall towards one side. So just try and give it some shape, some base, and then take the 104. Here the thicker tip will be on the base and the narrow tip will be on the top. So you place it here and you shall take a swirl and stop. So you shall go from 3 to 5 to 7. When you finish one swirl, go in the center of the previous one and take another swirl, and then you go the center of this one and you take another swirl. Then wherever you have ended this, now you have to form 5. So you start in the center, take a swirl and stop. Take a swirl and stop. And 5. This was your second round. Now again you shall start in the center and go up to 7. That is the minimum that you should do for a full bloom. You can go up to a 9 if you want to. Now for the 7, because you want a full bloom, this should be placed like this so that your petal moves towards the outside. So what you have here is a rose. I would not suggest you to decorate it because the rose is the essence of this cupcake. So here you have is the classic swirl. This is grass with some fondant butterflies. This is the chrysanthemum, and this is the rose swirl. If you have any more queries, then go on to my Facebook page, Confectionately Seerat, and I shall answer all your questions. Spreading confection.